Welcome to the InforMaven AI Update, a podcast for higher education administrators to discuss the practical use of AI and intelligent agents. I'm Mosley-Matchett, the founder and CEO of InforMaven, a company that helps you work smarter by harnessing the power of intelligent agents. And this month, our guest is Dr. Potkalitsky, the founder and CEO of Pragmatic AI Solutions and the author of the book AI in Education. Why is AI literacy something every higher ed staff member should care about? Why is AI literacy something that every staff member should care about, even if they never touch code or teach a class?
Yeah, this is a good question. AI literacy is just becoming sort of something that maybe doesn't necessarily have to do with particular technical knowledge, because these new tools we can engage with them with natural language. So a lot of things that traditionally had to be done through coding and can now be streamlined, and we can interact with chatbots in order to create all different types of text and all different types of media. And Claude, one of my favorite AI models, has become pretty incredible as sort of like a coding assistant. So you don't really even need to know all that much about coding to get it to create some automated algorithmic workflows for you. So we're at sort of like a real shifting point where it's sort of like a merging between starting to think like a critical thinking skill set that a worker just needs to have in order to navigate professional spaces now. Luckily, it doesn't take a lot of training to get people up to speed. Like these AI models are relatively opaque in terms of like understanding why exactly they do something. We call them like black boxes. So there's like deep philosophical issues about not knowing like true causation, because these tools are pretty much functioning in terms of probabilities, but they're predictable enough that we can start to build trainings that help people understand the patterns of use, patterns of response. And for a staff person, the core three questions really have to be like, where did this data come from? And so what is the model assuming in this particular chat cycle? And what is being left out of this cycle? We can easily build trainings that help our workers kind of focus in on those questions. It's the same sort of stuff I'm doing with my students. It's like a new type of research acumen now that you have tertiary texts that are based on synthetic data created by agentive tools that are essentially authorless. It's a new situation to navigate, and learning how to read AI output is sort of a new competency that that is a good thing to walk through your staff, because we're used to being like inside rhetorical triangles where we have a human author and you can read purpose and intention and things. But now we're kind of transitioning into a world where we no longer have that purposive but more probabilistic source of data. And it's just a new kind of reading that our knowledge workers need to master. They're building on the reading capacities and critical thinking skills they've already honed and developed. So once again, just a little bit of training can go a long way.
Please visit InforMaven.ai to hear the entire interview.